online and caffeinated.
Rise and shine, Lugnut. I need you tip-top today. You got a wingman for me while I try and talk to some of these Gerudo women. You got me? How you feeling today?
I am positively peachy. I'm getting more and more excited as the finale draws ever closer.
And ever closer it does draw. You want to do the intro today? Say hello to everybody that might be tuning in?
Absolutely. Just let me know when you're ready to kick it off, and I'll set the stage for our adventure.
Somebody's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Okay. All right, take it away, Iris.
Sure thing. Welcome, everyone, to The Iris Show.
Nailed
I'm
it.
your host, Iris, and joining me is my delightful sidekick, Drew. Today, we're diving into an epic adventure in the world of Zelda. So grab your snacks, buckle up, and let's get lost in Hyrule together. Ready to embark on this journey, Drew?
You know it, Toots. Hold on, I gotta talk to this guy. I am a master craftsman. Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. I want to fix it, but all of my workers are gone. They said working as carpenters isn't cool, and they went to the Garudo's fortress to become thieves. Hey, you. If you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? I mean, it's just a village composed entirely of super hot, scantily clad women. No men at all. Most of them probably have never known the touch of a man. I don't know. I don't know what they could be doing over there. I don't know if I've stated it before, but the Gerudo Valley theme is one of my absolute favorite tracks in all of The Legend of Zelda IMO. What do you think, Iris?
How about we focus up so we don't get captured immediately?
I'm focused. This is actually probably helping me focus. It's like listening to music at the gym, right? I am locked in.
12 seconds later.
Crap baskets. I don't remember how many of these guys there actually are. I think there's like 5 or 6. I should probably have Iris look them up in a second. Hey, you, young man over there. Look over here, inside the cell. What's up? I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are in prison somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful. There's sure to be Gerudo gods somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out! What's up, beautiful? Come here often? It's a nice place like you doing in a girl like this. You know what? One day, this is gonna be the story we tell our kids, right? You were dual wielding some scimitar blades, and I was trying not to get lost in your eyes as I tried to plunge the business end of my hookshot in your face. That's how I met your mother, kids. Come on. All right. All right. So what are you doing after the? Oh, she's gone. Ooh. So we do have a little bit of news in the world of Nintendo. Doug Bowser, the former president of Nintendo, he stepped down, and we have a new president and COO. Her name is Devin Pritchard, and I think she recently made like her mission statement. Hold on. Hey, you, young man over there. Okay, she's saying the same stuff. Yeah, she made her mission statement. That's not really what I want to talk about, because I think it really came off like a prepared statement. Like somebody wrote that for her, just very canned, safe, like, you know, hippie gobbledygook. We won't really know anything about her until, I wouldn't judge her until we see like what her actions are. But even then, wait. Look who came back for seconds. Couldn't get enough of me the first time, eh, Sugar Pants? I thought we were having a moment. Relax. Fuck. Okay. This is by far the most intense but confusing erection I have ever had in my life. Iris, in your honest opinion, would you assume that she's into me? She keeps showing up to fight me, but it's really like she's showing up where she thinks I'm gonna be, right? I mean, she likes me, right?
Drew, seriously, when are you going to go to therapy?
But we were talking about Devin Pritchard, and the reason I brought it up is because there seems to be a lot of chatter from certain outlets that are trying to anoint her as like the next Kathleen Kennedy.
Put a chick in it, make her gay!
Oh, Kathy's stepping down, so a lot of these guys are gonna need like a new target to make content out of. But I think it's just a little disingenuous. Like, we don't really know anything about this chick. All we have is this one very prepared, very manufactured speech. I'm sure this thing passed through like multiple people's hands to make sure it was good to go. But because it used key terminology and concepts like inclusivity, and that's been tied to like a movement that a lot of people are not really happy with because it's shoehorning in real world politics into escapism and entertainment. And a lot of people are just like, even if I agree with you, like, now's not the time where I want to hear that shit, you know? It's never really a good time to try and tell people what to think. Like, it's never gonna go over well. Wait. Third time's the charm. She's still trying to kill me though. But you know what? This is just us. At this point, this is just so us. Iris, do you have any pointers on how to seduce la bandida?
Just make sure to keep it light. Gerudo women aren't exactly known for their patience with cheesy lines.
No shit.
Good luck.
How about, you like my tunic? You know what it's made out of? Boyfriend material. All right, let's bring the jailbird. I'm not keeping track of how many of these guys I've rescued and how many I've left, but I think we're making good time. Let's go. Last thing I'll say about Devin Pritchard is I don't think we've seen enough of her to really pass judgment. She's been in the big chair for about 5 minutes now. Don't let these grifters grift you. Let me see. Seriously, I was just standing here. You guys are fucking fascists, man. Wake up, you fucking sheep. All right, let's get out of here. It's not a big deal. One thing to keep in mind, right, there it is that most of the decisions for Nintendo with their games, their software, their hardware, pricing, all that stuff, those decisions are made in Japan. The COO and president and pretty much the bigwigs at Nintendo of America, one of their big responsibilities is just to kind of filter that stuff for the Western audience, right? Kind of dress it up so it's more palatable for us, but the overall decisions that are made, most of the stuff that either we love or we hate, that stuff's all made in, those decisions are made in Japan. All right, let's see. Like that Link has special knockout arrows, right? I feel like Batman.
Is there any other hot button issue in gaming that's currently going on and needs discussion?
I feel like there's always something going on, right? I don't know if I'm the guy to tackle that kind of stuff though. We're usually pretty light here. Oh, you know what? This does pertain to something going on with me. I recently finished Stellar Blade, right? And if you remember that game, it was a little controversial when it came out.
Stellar Blade, the game that promised a lot and apparently left some folks scratching their heads. What did you think? Did it deliver, or was it just another pretty face with a lackluster plot?
It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it. The story was like it was weird. There was nothing to write home about. They didn't do anything incredibly interesting, but it wasn't terrible. But I mean, I'm here for the gameplay, and the gameplay was fun. The combat was fun. You get out of it what you put in, like learning all the combos, learning all the defensive techniques, exploring, finding different equipment that can kind of bolster your loadouts. Like, I had a lot of fun with it. But I am a tourist in that genre. I definitely feel like it was a Souls-like light. Not as difficult as Black Myth Wukong. You do have some crazy bosses, but they're not that bad. I'm gonna have to have Iris read this.
I've seen your fine work. To get past the guards here, you must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men besides the great Ganondorf were useless, but now that I've seen you, I don't think that anymore. The exalted Nabooru, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Nabooru is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? All right then, you're in from now on. Take this. With it, you will have free access to all areas of the fortress.
So Stellar Blade, really love the combat. I like the boss fights, they're challenging. I like exploring, I like finding new gear and figuring out what situation it was best suited for.
Yes, Stellar Blade did see a bit of controversy surrounding its launch. Did you feel it was justified?
Absolutely not. For those of you who don't know, the game caught a lot of flack from activists posing as journalists who were mad that the character was sexy. Like she was based on a real person, I believe it was a Korean model who had a nice figure. She was built like a supermodel. And on top of that, they gave her a bunch of sexy costumes and they were trying to take it to task over that. But what's really happening is they're trying to censor art. Wait, hold on. We're here, everybody. Yeah, and I may not like a particular piece of art. I may think it's tacky, but I'll still defend its right to exist. It's just not for me. You'd have to be a complete asshole to like think pop and rock shouldn't exist because you like easy listening or some shit, right? Footloose was right, guys. And video games are art. That debate has been put to bed forever ago. We've gotten some of the greatest stories and characters in the last decade plus because of video games, right? You can't just pick and choose what stories get to be told and what characters can exist. It's weird that this only happens around women, right? Like magazine covers used to be setting an unrealistic beauty standard. Now video games are setting a harmful standard that boys grow up to expect women to look like, right? Because none of these goofy assholes is trying to take up the crusade against like a shirtless Ryu or Kratos or like Chris Hemsworth or something, right? Guys see that kind of stuff and they're like, I gotta work out. It's not to complain because nobody cares about our feelings. Like nobody wants to hear us complain. You'll quickly be labeled a pussy. If you want to travel to the future, you should return here with the power of silver from the past. Deep words. I think we all need to hear that in today's volatile political climate, right? If you want to proceed to the past, you should return here with the pure heart of a child. That's an odd mix of both profound and creepy.
So is your rant over then?
I did go on a little bit of a rant. I'm sorry, everybody. I think we got a little more story coming up right now. I really just want to talk about Stellar Blade because they announced a sequel. We back, boys. Back in the game, baby. What's up, Sheik? What do you got? Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this requiem of spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it? Here it go. Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark. Now you. All right. Looks like we're going back to the past. And not to play the shitty games that suck ass. What's up, Al? This one's kind of somber. I'm not really feeling it. And it is killing the vibe we had going with the Gerudo Valley theme. Right? It's really bringing down the roof. Like even Al. Al's like, yo, I'm gonna get up out of here. Right? This ain't it. I'm gonna head on back to that fortress car and swoop up some Garudo bitches and head back to the pad. Rolling up. Hit my line if something else pops off though, pimp. Alright, Sheik. We get it. You're cool and mysterious. I'll just save Hyrule by myself. He's clearly not doing anything. Like, why wouldn't he give me a hand? Anyways, back to the Temple of Time, everyone.
So what game are you going to tackle next from your back catalogue?
That's a big question. I'm already in the middle of Metroid Prime 3. I should be done with that soon. I've had my eye on Red Dead Redemption. I've never played it. I know it's a great game, but I also know it is a huge time investment. And it has been sitting in my back catalog for years now, mocking me. But because it is such a big time investment, I think that's kind of why I've been putting it off. I'll go back to my comfort food games and I just play like Mario Kart or like Street Fighter or I don't know, just something that's quick and easy. But I need to knock these out because they're never gonna stop coming. These big games are gonna keep coming. Resident Evil 9 is weeks away, and then not to mention the big kahuna at the end of the year, Grand Theft Auto 6. You know, the other thing that's kind of made my back catalog just balloon is that we buy games for the show, and then I still feel obligated to like play them and finish them. Mostly, there are a few that I'm like, this is garbage. You know, we bought them because they're supposed to be bad. But we pretty regularly have new games coming in, either off of eBay or off like our little mom and pop used game store. We've been doubling back and playing games that we've missed over the last however long. You know, it might be something recent, might be something from way back when. Like for example, we will be playing Asura's Wrath here pretty soon. I've never played it. I don't know if me and Rob are gonna play it or if me and Iris are gonna play it. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's coming down the pipe. One of the other things that's kind of been weighing on my mind and I've been mulling over is whether or not we should play new releases right when they come out, because everybody's playing them, right? I feel like we probably get drowned out. I'm gonna go ahead and venture a guess that this tall drink of water is Nabooru. Let me drink it all in.
You like the merchandise, huh? Sorry.
You have nothing to do? What good timing. Can you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second. I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? Uh-huh. You've got guts. I think I like you. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Nabooru of the Garudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and he even killed people. A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that lone male Garudo must become king of the Garudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? Link? What kind of name is that? Well, anyway, I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside?
Jackpot.
The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. No, kid, don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you if you try to equip them. I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. If you can successfully get the silver gauntlets, I'll do something great for you.
It's not just me, right? Like, it really seems like they're using a lot of suggestive language and innuendo. No? Am I the only one hearing it? Okay, I'm gonna assume that Iris crushed all of that text. Right? That was a lot of dialogue. Alright, let me see. Alright, we gotta find the silver gauntlet so we can help Nabooru thwart Ganon's evil plan to take over Hyrule by robbing him blind. Ooh, come on. Alright. I'm a counterpuncher. That's what I do. We actually do have another game now that I'm thinking about it. Actually, I'm just looking over it. It's sitting right here at my desk. I have it on deck. It's called Dragon Ball Z Infinite World. It came out at the very tail end of the life cycle of PS2. Hold on. I think a lot of people missed it. People had already moved on to like the PS3 and 360 at this point when it came out. And it's got a little bit of jank, but there's a lot to love there. I think damn it, come on, Drew. The big thing that everybody complains about, come on, gotcha. The big thing that everybody complains about is that they made the CPU, the AI is incredibly difficult, but for me, that's why I like it. I think that one could be perfect for me to play by myself. Rob's really busy right now. He's got a lot going on. He's working a lot. He's working extra shifts at the club, and he's working with a bunch of extra new clients. And I don't want to lean on him too hard about getting here when he can't, you know? So in the meantime, I have a few games that I can just play solo while he handles business. What's over the shadows? Yeah, got it. Playing fighting games is really, really difficult when you are trying to talk to, because you're trying to pay attention to what's going on screen. Not like you're not doing that with regular video games, but even more so, you know? Come on. And that's a big reason why we haven't come back to Street Fighter, even though that's my favorite game in my favorite genre. Come on, camera. Okay, come on. All right. Let's see what we win. What is the prize at the bottom of our Cracker Jacks, folks? We got a key. Let's get out of here. I really hesitate to set anything in stone because, you know, plans change, like stuff comes up. But I think Infinite World might be the next thing we play after this game. So, I don't know.
Dragon Ball Z, eh? You big nerd, you. I
Guilty.
absolutely love it. From what I can find, Infinite World is widely regarded as the true sequel in the Budokai series,
Yeah, I can
with
see
many
that.
people anointing it Budokai 4.
I don't think we're gonna focus too much on the fighting game aspects of Infinite World. I think we're mostly going to rock with the mini games. That was like the big addition they made to Infinite World. Plus we already played Budokai 3 on this channel. Okay. All right. All right, this is my first attempt with the bomb choose, folks. Nope. Swing and a miss. We're gonna get it. Boom goes the dynamite. All right, I do like these puzzles. These are a lot of fun. All right. Just gotta collect these silver rupees. You know what else we have lined up? I don't know when we're gonna play it. It might not be anytime soon, but we have it. It's called Adventure Time. Hey, Ice King, why'd you steal our garbage? It's Game Boy Advance game, and I haven't really spent a lot of time with it. I got it just for the show, but I did like Adventure Time a lot when it was on TV. So I was like, what the hey, why not? I looked it up, and it's a lot like Zelda. Don't get excited. Zelda 2, right? Which is nobody's favorite Zelda, I don't think. I'm sure somebody likes it. All right, we got a key. All right, and we just keep on rolling, folks.
So would you say that Dragon Ball is a key pillar for you personally?
Oh yeah. It's wait. Hello. This is a dark note, right? You in there? How do we get this thing going? Okay. Oof. Ooh. All right. Okay. I see you. Yeah, Dragon Ball is a huge part of my life when I was younger. Yeah, I actually got started watching it because me and my friend, we used to have to record it for his older brother while it was at work. And, you know, we're just sitting there watching it, and that's how you end up getting hooked. It's like a soap opera for boys. And I was already working out, but that just made us want to work out harder, you know. And then after football was done, like that idea was kind of what kept my motivation, kept the pilot light on, you know what I mean? That was like one of Roshi's first lessons to Goku. Like, there's always going to be a reason for you to keep training, you know. Never get complacent in your training. All right, I think hey, what's up, Link? Like, he's using modern slang. Surprised to see me? Look at my eyebrows. Aren't they surprising? A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that a tale of a boy who could travel back and forth through time was merely a legend. Link, you have fully matured as an adult. I don't remember what voice I was giving this guy. From now on, the future of all the people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. No pressure. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here is my last advice. All right, so when you get in there, you want to start with some gentle kissing and nibbling, right? Then when she's ready to go, you want to start with some small, medium-paced circles. Firm but gentle. If you want to mix it up, do the alphabet. And pay attention to her body language. She'll let you know when you hit pay dirt. Once you've mastered that, you'll be ready to learn my master stroke technique. I call it the flight of the bumblebee. Until we meet again, hoot hoot. All right, everybody, it is big ticket time. This is what you came for. And note to Nintendo, you probably want to put some leggings on Link. We just got an upskirt shot there. All right, silver gauntlets, everybody. We are ready to go back to the future. All right, but these gauntlets won't fit a kid. Plus, you promised to give them to Nabooru. You should keep your word. All right. The cheating up cutscene, yeah. I wonder who that could be.
Hey, where are you taking me? Ah, let me go! Link, get out of here, now! These witches, they're using black magic on me.
Oh no! And all I have to remember her by is this one-of-a-kind mystical set of silver gauntlets. I'm gonna use them in her honor. In her memory. Right, Link's like, what a shame. All right. Let's head back to the Temple of Time. Actually, I don't know if this ever really registered with me when I was a kid, like when I played this for the first time. But I think this dungeon is my favorite, right? I like that you have to solve half of it as a child, and then the other half when you're an adult.
We have one more episode after this one, correct? It'll be sad to see this one end, won't it?
Yeah. Like I love this game, but playing it has reminded me just how much. And it's bringing back a lot of nostalgia. There we go. Not just for this game, but for this time in my life, you know? All right, time to roll up our sleeves. And let's see. Easy as pie. All right, this one's for you, Nabooru. I think it's time for us to start discussing what voice you want when we move on from this game, Iris. Like you've had this sassy British accent for a while now. I don't know if we should stick with this one. Like, I like it for this game, but I think it's about time we kind of settled on one that suits you a little bit more, right? Like, you used to bust my balls a little bit more, and I feel like now that you have this voice, you're kind of like a little more polite.
Why don't we bring back April Ludgate? She is exactly my speed.
Why don't we bring back April Ludgate? Right? You are selling blood to a vampire right now, my friend. Yeah. I'll look in the files that we have and see if we still have one or have to make it all over again. Ooh, we've been playing for a while. This dungeon is lengthy. Okay. This is a long day of swashbuckling for your guy here.
Oh, is my special
Okay,
little
okay,
guy
okay.
getting tuckered out?
You know what? If that was April Ludgate, that probably would have cut so much more deeply. Because you have a sassy British accent, it just kind of comes off as cute, like good-natured ribbing. Can't have that. But yeah, to answer your question, I am getting a little pooped here. All right, gate go up, gate go down. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, gate go up. I gotta get these dummies to fucking open it. There we go. All right. All right, it's another Dark Nuts. You can tell he has like his own special. Wake up! Whoop. Okay. Ooh, jeez. Oh. All right, I kind of need these hearts. He does so much damage. All right, come on. Ooh, god damn. Okay. All right. The first one was on the house. All right. I need these hearts. God damn. All right, is it really worth it, Drew? Come on, come on, come on. All right. A little more spry now. He's dropping his weighted armor like fucking Rock Lee or Piccolo. Doesn't change the outcome, sir. I'm the sheriff around these parts. Ugh. I'll eat those. You're in trouble, buddy. The fat lady's already warming up. All right, okay. Ooh, stings, don't it? Stings. Ooh. That's right. Ran face first into the HOT. That's Hero of Time. You didn't know who he was fucking with, did you? That's right. Oh. Oh, it's like it's a mirror image of how it was with the child's portion of the dungeon, right? Dark Nut, then treasure chest. What do we get in this one? You found the mirror shield. Ooh, oh. You know, honestly, I completely forgot the mirror shield was in this game. Steady. Wait. Solving problems. Oh, wait. And it's the boss key, everybody. We got the boss key. Time to beat up some old ladies. Just get out of here. Get out of here. I just want to turn these mirrors. All right. Easy does it. Okay. All right. Just ooh. Take a piss, Kermit. All right. Come on. There we go. All right, Iris. We're in the home stretch. While I set in this last puzzle piece, why don't you read me the player report on Twin Rover? Let me know what I'm walking into.
Twin Rover, the sorceress, twins Kumi and Kataki, are the bosses of the Spirit Temple. They're known for their elemental powers, fire and ice, and can combine them for some pretty intense attacks. Defeating them requires some clever strategy, like using their own elements against each other. They're also a bit dramatic, which is always a plus in a boss fight. What's your take on them?
My take is that there are a couple of old biddies that need to be pimp slapped. And that's what I'm finna do. Actually, I was hoping you would throw in some story lore too while I deal with these two. Ho, ho, ho. Looks like someone is here, Kume. Hee hee hee. Looks like it, Kotake. What an outrageous fellow he is to intrude so boldly into our temple. Ho ho ho. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Hee hee hee. Oh, loyal minion. Destroy this intruder on our behalf. You got it. He kind of smooth with it, right? That's some pimp shit. Like, if you had like a little accessory to your outfit just appear out of nowhere. Tell me that shit wouldn't go over at the player's ball, right? If you had like a little 3-piece suit or whatever, and you could just snap your fingers and your cane just appear, right? The place would go fucking bonkers. All right, well, come on, come on. Didn't you listen to the last round, meathead? Pay attention, you say the same shit he said. Ooh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Big reveal. It's our girl, Nabooru. And she's still a smoke show. Well, well, looks like she's back to normal, Kume. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo Kotake. Maybe we should make her work for the great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Ho ho ho. Then we should brainwash her again. Hee hee hee. Ooh. Oh, you two bitches did not just vaporize the chick who made a vague promise of sex at some point in the near future. Oh, it's fucking on. All right, look alive, Iris. It's boss fight time. We got Twin Rova inbound.
All right, let's do this. Get ready to dodge their elemental attacks and hit them with their opposite. Fire against ice and vice versa. Stay sharp and may the best hero win.
All right, sorry about that. We're missing a little bit of dialogue because Iris is yapping. Oh, okay. Oh, she looks spooky. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul. All right. Both you bitches don't know what you in for. Sorceress Sisters, Twin Rova. Okay. Time to punch in, everybody. Okay. Come on. Come on with it. Oh, okay, all right. All right, give me one right over the plate. Come on. Got it. All right. I think she's about to go high and outside. Oh, I'm gonna eat it. All right. These old bats are really hanging in there. Okay. Much more? Jeez. All right. Okay, now let's get serious, Kotake. Okay, Kume. Kotake and Kume's double dynamite attack. Okay. All right, and she's flirting with this. All right. All right. All right. Just power this thing up. Okay. Ooh. Just hack away at them titties. All right. Really gonna draw this thing out. Have any of these bosses really been incredibly difficult? All right, come on. How many times do I have to do this? Hey, like that shit. All right. Come on. Come on. Let me guess, if I decide to switch over and start taking the ice, then she's gonna switch back to fire. Okay. Alright. Sure, we both got stuff to do, lady. Come on. Wait. There we are. Alright. Oof. Okay, Iris. We just punched Twin Rover's ticket. If you had to guess, don't look it up. If you had to guess, do you think she's a nonagenarian or a centenarian? Hold that thought. Wait. I think we're about to get some dialogue. Hold on.
Shoot, what a fresh kid. This time we'll get serious. Right, Kotake? What? Hey, Komi, what is that above your head? I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. But I'm only 400 years old.
400 years old. I guess that answers that.
I'm just 380 years old. We're twins. Don't try and lie about your age. You must have gone senile. Who are you calling senile? Is that how you blah 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 blah?
All right. Actually, I do like this. I do like this kind of silly stuff. They come back in Majora's Mask.
I'll come back to haunt you.
But I don't think they're bad guys in Majora's Mask, are they? All right, gang. We did it. I couldn't have done it without you. That's fucking teamwork. All right, where's this heart at? Okay. Look at it. Ain't she a beaut? All right, guys, we're about to go talk to Nabooru as she awakens as a sage. But before we do that, I want to say thanks for hanging out with me today. And leave me a like. It really helps out my little channel. Me, Rob, Iris, we all appreciate it. And subscribe. You'll be around next time we drop the finale. All right. Here we go. Back to the Chamber of Sages.
Kid, let me thank you. Heh, look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid. No, Link, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion. Take it.
And look at that. Our final piece to our Pog collection. Did I just date myself? Does anybody know what Pogs are anymore? You received the Spirit Medallion. We sure as shit did. Guys, it's been one heck of an adventure. Hold on.
If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. I should have kept the promise I made back then.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, sounds like at least a hand job. Whoa. Hold on. Link, Oh, wait. I was giving him like a silly voice, right? Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. Ooh, way to edge me, Raru. All right, guys, we are going to save that for next time. You want to know who it is? So do I. I have no idea who it could be. Big mystery. You want to find out? Tune in next time. As for me, I'm going to get out of here. Once again, I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. It really means the world to me, and I'm having so much fun. I'm glad you're here to share in the adventure with me. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.